Light rain in the forecast today, but they've decided to leave the roof open here, so we'll see how it plays out. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Cleveland Indians and the Seattle Mariners. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Hisashi Iwakuma, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He will lead this one off today.
Number 41.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. Now a moment here for the Indians' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwin, as they call him. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jason Kipnis is at the plate as he looks at ball one. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Now, Summerskill's tough to figure out. He may get some complaints. You don't know what side of the bed he woke up on. And that's like his strike zone. He'll call one side of the plate and not the other. When you figure out what side he's calling, that's where you make your living.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. Squared that one up just a little late. And another foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Line drive to center field, and Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Pitch swung on and missed the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Comes set and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
One and one, here it comes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 1-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Edwin Encarnacion is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, you can clearly see he knows who's at the plate, and he knows he's got an open base. He's been trying to nibble right here and falling behind 2-0. I just don't see him giving him anything to hit in this situation.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Zunino gathers it, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Corey Kluber gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, left fielder Gerard Dyson.
Now a bunt attempt here. Santana scoops it up. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Gene Segura standing in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Brantley going back to the track, to the wall. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano.
Robinson Cano.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, designated hitter Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He's taken him deep once. Kluber gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Naquin racing back at the track. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. And the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Kyle Seager.
First offering on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The 0-1 on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager. And the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Here now is Mike Zunino.
After it, Mike Zunino.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, you can't be too upset giving up a base hit on that one. I mean, the ball was out of the zone. You had 2 strikes on the hitter. He chased a bad ball. He just got a base hit. Sometimes that happens.
Into the box, Dan Vogelbach, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now. Mitch Haniger would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 3 runs already home here. The 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Goes the other way. Hit it pretty well, but this will be foul. Once again, a 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Barehanded at his knees. Got him. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Mariners 3 and the Indians nothing. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Left fielder, Michael Brantley.
A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Iwakuma a look to first, and he'll get back in standing. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Nobody out, runner on first. There goes Brantley. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Again, he sends it out of play. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
To short, hit hard. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Brantley is on his way home. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 count, and the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 2 out here and a runner at second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 for Cleveland thanks to this swing from Lonnie Chisenhall. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Mariners 3 and the Indians 1. Digging in, Mitch Haniger. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Mitch Haniger.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Well, here we are with the leadoff hit in the second. And the pitcher really struggled in the first inning, so you got to be a little bit concerned. The stuff just doesn't look like it's there today.
Here's Leonis Martin. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
All right, here's how the Indians line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate, Yan Gomes. You know, he calls one of the best games in baseball. He's got a great pitching staff to work with. But the thing I like about him, he will throw to different bases, and he can only do that because he's got such good footwork.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Brantley. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 2.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gene Segura. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Kluber pauses. 0-1 on its way. Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
The 0-1 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mariners forced to settle for one. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Mariners 4 and the Indians 1. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana settles in to lead off the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chasing after it is Dyson. Makes the play, one away.
Second baseman number
So
24.
one away here with the bases empty. And standing in now, the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Grounded back up the middle. There's Cano. And now from the air, a jump throw. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting. Shortstop. Francisco.
So here's
Lindor.
Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready for another chance? Nelson Cruz. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Cruz.
Into the windup and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Seager. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Chisenhall looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
The catcher, number 3.
Here now is Mike Zunino.
Mike Zunino.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for Seattle, first baseman, Dan Vogelbach.
Digging in to try it again, Dan Vogelbach. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mariners get one on this swing by Kyle Seager. We're through 3 here in the Great Pacific Northwest. It's the M's 5 and the Indians 1. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion, and it's now a 5-2 game.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Here's Michael Brantley.
23. Michael Brantley.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. Throw gets him 2 down.
The right fielder, number 8. Lonnie Chisenhall.
Into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dyson's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the M's 5 and the Indians 2. Stepping into the box, Mitch Haniger. He reached on a single in his first try.
Fielder, Mitch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. And on one pitch, he's retired.
Now batting, center fielder, Leonis Martin.
Here's Leonis Martin. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Naquin's on his horse. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 1.
Now at the plate, Gerard Dyson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Kluber's ready. First pitch on the way. Lifted in the air to center. Naquin's under it. And that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And it remains 5-2. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yan Gomes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Count is 1-2.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing at a hard hit grounder, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Full count. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3, and the deficit remains 5-2. Striding in once again, Gene Segura. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Naquin. 2 down.
Up next for Seattle.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Kluber steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit, and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. First pitch of the at-bat. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Matt, this is a crazy game. I mean, the thing you stress, right? First pitch strike. He's doing it. 80% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike to hit. The problem is he's giving them too much to hit, and as a result, they've been hitting him hard.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit out toward second. Kipnis has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. They're still out in front, 5-2. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Swings through it for strike number 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Right there for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Martin. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Edwin Encarnacion comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. In there at the knees, strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail 5-2. Zach McAllister enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 34, Zach McAllister.
Ready once again, Mike Zunino. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1-1. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Dan Vogelbach is on deck. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Striding in once again, Dan Vogelbach. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Here it comes on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. Oh, that grounder got him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Center fielder, number 12, Leonis Martin.
Ready for another chance? Leonis Martin, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We're through 6 full. The Mariners are on top 5-2. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now. Michael Brantley. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Michael Brantley.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman, Jose
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Dyson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Haniger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3, and the deficit remains 5-2. Carlos Frias gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Carlos Frias.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And a rather easy first out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Gene Segura will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Chisenhall going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Brantley. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll add one more on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 6-2 ball game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Seattle leads this one 6-2. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Here it comes. Tyler Naquin is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes a called strike 1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Well, if he gets through this 8th inning, I doubt we'll see him again. You get to the 100 mark, people start wondering if you have the muscle and the strength to get through the rest of the game. I think he's done, but he's done a great job.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2. Here's Carlos Santana now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. This ball will be chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Digging in once again, Kyle Seager. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Down the first baseline. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Standing in, Mike Zunino. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either. In now, Dan Vogelbach.
fouled straight back. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Line drive to center field. Naquin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They lead it 6-2. So stepping in, Jason Kipnis. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Edwin Diaz.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal. Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Here's the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Fly ball out toward right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. Oh no, he missed it. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
Edwin Encarnacion now will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Edwin Encarnacion takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Michael Brantley as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
6-2 the final total today. Seattle get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error, They left 4 men on base. For Cleveland, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.